All right, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing. But now let's talk about our good old friend Pepe. I'm sure you guys know at this point, if you are, part of crypto or you invest in crypto, you know what's happening across the board. We're coming out of, the worst drop that we have seen for the entire market this whole year. And again, there's a lot of, uncertainty still, even though you're seeing a lot of green, a lot of people making gains during these times. When you see so much green across the board, we can tend to forget, the reality. We can start having that FOMO feeling. But on this channel, we are very careful. We need to look at it from every angle. And of course, if you did watch my market analysis, I kind of indicated that I'm still not buying this overall move that we're seeing in terms of the bounce. I still think it's a fake out, but again, that's my own personal opinion. We will see what happens. But looking at Pepe, I'm sure you guys are smiling right now, especially to any buyer that picked it up yesterday. You're seeing a 25% increase in just the last 24 hours, with the price currently sitting at 8,100. So pretty much still 5 zeros in front of the price, and you're up 15% in Bitcoin and 12% in Ethereum comparative. The market cap is at $3.4 billion, and look at the 24-hour trading volume. It's literally through the roof, almost the same as its market cap at 3.1 billion. Reason why you're seeing such a high increase in the trading volume is, again, guys, shouldn't really be a surprise. We're coming out of one of the worst drops of the year of 2024, and again, obviously that is not a surprise. But let's take a look at what's really happening with the holder count. So if you're looking at the holder count right now, guys, the holder count is currently sitting at 269,170 holders. So pretty much nothing much has changed in terms of the holders. You're still seeing people taking advantage of picking up Pepe over the course of the last 24 to 48 hours, and pretty much every single day. Dollar cost averaging is continuing to happen. And again, as I've said to you guys before, it still has the head start, pretty much for a meme coin after the previous cycle to really get to market valuations where it's currently sitting at. But before we get into it any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. I apologize if I already said the disclaimer, but I tend to forget, so please bear with me on that. If you're looking at the entire market cap combined for the meme coins, it's currently sitting at $40.3 billion. So we are seeing a 1.2% increase. Pretty much everything right now over the course of the last 24 hours is up double digits. Double digit gains, guys. This is insane. So let me know in the comments. What I want to know from you guys in the comments right now is if you took advantage of this dip. Look at it. Some coins up 60%, Trump coin up 40%, Ponky 56, 84% for Giga. Pretty much everything is feeling the love right now. And we need to remember, I know a lot of people tend to forget this, these coins, when things get worse, these coins tend to go down way more compared to Bitcoin as well as some altcoins. So let's not forget that. Like I said, I've said this 1,000 times, and I'll say it another 1,000 times. When market turns around for the better, meme coins, which are riskier assets, the good ones tend to bounce back up much quicker than the other coins such as Bitcoin and altcoins. But when it goes down, you need to look at it from the same angle. You need to remember they will drop much faster, and your pretty much profits will be gone in a snap of a finger. So what you need to be doing is taking those profits with meme coins. I cannot stress this enough. Don't listen to anyone. You need to lock profits when you see them. Simple as that. So if you're looking across the board right now, pretty much every meme coin right now is feeling the love. And if you're looking at Bitcoin dominance index, we are seeing the dominance index going down a little bit. So if you're a meme coin holder, if you're an altcoin holder and you picked it up yesterday, you need to see this number falling down. Because if this number continues to shoot up with Bitcoin, because right now, of course, Bitcoin is moving up. Still, I think it's a fake out, as I've said like 100th time. As if this goes up and Bitcoin also goes up, you won't see coins seeing double-digit gains. Of course, coins will go up with the Bitcoin momentum, but you're not going to see those explosive moves that you are seeing right now across the board. Looking at Bitcoin right now, you're seeing Bitcoin holding at some key support levels around 55,700. And again, this is a weekly time frame. Let me switch to the daily time frame to really show you what's happening. So actually, yeah, you did see the price of Bitcoin going up to $56,000, but right now we're being supported by this 55,700 support pretty much. But as I've said to you guys before, we potentially could even see Bitcoin re-entering the 58K 23.6 fib zone, but I still don't buy it. I think we have more downside. And again, only time is going to tell. if you're looking at Pepe now, what I want you guys to understand from Pepe is look at the drop. Now, I can't stop stressing about this. You want to understand this. Even if 5 of my viewers are able to lock in profits, I'm happy, because I know let's be realistic. Not everyone's gonna take your profits. Not everyone's gonna listen to the tips that you try to give. But I know some comments did come in saying they locked some profits in, and I'm super happy for those people, because let's just look at it from this point of view. Let's say we saw this consolidation that was occurring, but your stop loss was around the 1163, or even let's say it was around 1147. You saw the price drop an additional 50% after that. After that, if your stop loss actually hit, you saw a 50% drop, and we got supported by the 5902 support that kind of dates back to March 2020. And that's a 50% drop. Your profits that you made on the way up were safe, and now you could pick it up. And as the price of a Pepe is pretty much, if you're measuring it from the low of today, you are up already. No, you can't make this up, guys. You are already up 40%. But what you're noticing right now with Pepe is it's facing key resistance, and we spoke about this key resistance with you guys before, how significant this key resistance is. Of course, at the time of recording my previous update, this was support, and I said you want to see the price of Pepe holding above there. But of course, sometimes massive drops happen that are not in our control, and in this case it was Bitcoin, so it doesn't surprise me that we went down to 5906. But like I said, if you took advantage, let me know in the comments down below. You're already up 40%. So obviously a significant amount of resistance coming in its way. Obviously you want to see the price go up, which I think it could even go up. Next resistance would be around the 85 zone. I think realistically that could happen if Bitcoin goes to $58,000. But with that said, still be very, very cautious. If you're happy with 40% profit, it doesn't hurt to lock those profits and either take out your initials, or lock profits in whatever thing that you like. In my opinion, what I would do in times like with uncertainty, and again, you need to look at it from 2 different angles, and you need to realistically think. What can happen is, market actually does bounce for the good, and we start hearing more bullish news, and you don't see these prices again. That's obviously a risk that you have to be okay to take. But at the same time, you're walking off with profit. Every time you take profit, it is a good thing. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. But so far, I think the next few days are going to be very important to see what happens with Bitcoin, what happens with the stock market. But have some stop losses in place just in case you're on the safe end. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. Obviously, if it's able to reclaim above here, I do potentially think you could see us go above this 85 zone, potentially even up to the 9,000 zone. I wouldn't be surprised, because if Bitcoin were to get to that level, as I've said, and dominance continues to fall, I do believe these are some realistic price targets. But still be very, very cautious. Let me know down below what you guys think. Love each and every one of you guys. We'll see you tomorrow in Crypto ZX, and peace.